one option is to load it more with the cow tracks, but they are tight right now. How's that one? Does that one move? So that one's a little bit loose, so they're just barely touching right now.
Yeah, I mean it's touching the leaf spring.
Yeah, but you can move it, so it's got basically 0 on it.
So what are you gonna do, leaf spring master? Mod series socks, you gotta use fancy Allen wrenches to adjust them. You got high and low speed for mod series socks, so the low speed is just like a knob, and then the high speed has Allen adjustments, so you can do like, you can make it separate real fast to start, and then slowly as you get going on the track, so it's just unlimited, I guess, control.
We were only gonna run 330, I guess, but not anymore.
It's hard not to, though.
It is. Yeah. But we know we're out of fuel. Like 330. Luckily, didn't have much boost in it, so it'd be okay.
That was really good for a first pass. 7:13, first pass.
It looked a little bouncy, but other than that.
Yeah, I need to tighten up the front shocks.
It left pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, maybe 18 pounds.
Front engine's way too loose.
It is. They're slow mo.
Yeah. 180.
Okay.
Well, it spun when it popped up, and then it stuck again because there was no power, and then it rolled back in, and it was good. It's just like, it came up too fast, unloaded them, but we had like no boost in it, so then it planted them again, and then the power rolled in. But, I mean, a good 60 foot here is only a 160. That was a 180, so. Yeah, if I tighten the front end down and leave on more, because it's stuck the hit.
It looked like
It's got a 410 gear, and we had to leave in first gear, so I was just worried about it striking the tire instantly. Tighten up the front shocks because it was too loose, and it just unloaded. Lucas over here, he is fixing our alternator because it's through the belt. So he's spacing her out a bit. Lucas, tell him what you're doing.
well, spacing out the alternator.
He's learning how to no prep racing. He's going no prep racing next year.
Pull that one shim out of there so we can shave that thing. I'm not no prep racing, by the way. That's the devil's racing.
Have to cut some off to get it in there too. I mean Lucas and Todd spaced the alternator out just a little bit because we actually had to redo the bracket when we were in California, and it actually spaced the bracket or the alternator back just a little bit. We never had any issues up there, but I don't know what it is now. Is kicking the belt yesterday and today, so they popped these little press-in washers, reversed them, then put some washers in the back to space it out. So we'll see what it does. We turned the boost up a lot, tighten the front end down,
tighten the shocks down a little bit.
Yep, tighten the front shocks, turn the boost up just a little bit on the launch to try to keep it on the tire and turn the boost up way far, like a lot down track, because we left on 4. It made 9 in first gear and 15 in second and third. So I'm going to leave on like 6.5 now and try to ramp into 15 in first, and then keep it about 20 the rest of the way down. So we'll see what it does.
Wow.
Bumper went at 17.
Really?
What is 60?
Hey, we still have a ball.
177.60.
So, as Nikki probably would always want to do, we added 7 more degrees of timing, 54 more pounds of boost, and
That's on the
we're going to
launch.
leave at $7 grand.
Yeah.
So, she's probably going to go straight up.
Conservative. Actually, I tightened the front end more. I tightened the front end last pass and turned the launch up a little bit, and it spun off the hip, but I think I just need to leave the launch the same and just keep tightening the front end until it doesn't bounce up. And then once I get it to stick good where I want it, then I'll start turning the launch up a little bit as I go. I need to quit changing so much at once. But it picked up almost 4/10 just on, I guess we made 10 more pounds of boost out the back, but it still only made like 13 in first gear. So if I can get it to roll out smooth, because we still don't have the rear end separating like we wanted to, if I can get it to roll out smooth and then ramp the boost in as fast as I can instead of just popping up and unloading tires, I think I'm going to be able to get it. I would think that was a 680. I think I can get a 660s, which I'd be really happy with for today, because we still got a lot of weight to take out, a lot of suspension adjustments to do that we haven't done yet. So I think we got a really good base to go really fast. And 113 to 172 60-foot time. Tightened up the front even more. That turned down total boost a little bit because we were maxing out the injectors that run, so she went a little bit lean. Nothing to be worried about, but until we get another pump on it, just play it safe, because we're really just working on 60 anyways. And the last pass was a 671, so that we gained a 10th with we gained a 10th basically just in the 60, so if I can keep working on the 60, then I think we'll be where I want. Like I said, if we can go 660 today, I'll be pretty happy. It just went at 671, so pretty much already reached the goal. I'm happy either way. 110 pounds that is actually in front of the rear axle, so we only had to add it to make our minimum weight, so we're gonna take it out. I just couldn't get it out by myself the other day, so I didn't even try.
You want to the front one?
Yeah, I can't get this on it, so you might just have to try to get it off if you can.
That's not as heavy as you think. I don't think it's 100 pounds.
Oh no, there's no way.
If it is, it's a miracle that
See if that lasts. It got pretty wet. Through the belt that run, went 663, which the right lane's usually faster than the left lane. We went a 661 in the left lane though. We took like probably 80 pounds out of the back, which I thought would help, and I guess it didn't. But I think if we can get the suspension where we want it to hit the tire harder, we can do without that extra 80 pounds and be faster. So I think we're pretty much where we're going to be at for today, which it already went better than I thought it would. So I think we're going to fix the belt and maybe make another run. We're pretty much out of CO2 anyway, so I think that's pretty much it for today for this thing. We figured out what we wanted to figure out and what we want to change, so I'm happy.